Yeah, I have Sifu Eric here to help me to demonstrate how to apply the fighting strategy and what to do in a fighting situation. Right? Before Wing Chun, this system came along, they're using 3 centers. You protect your center, and then you attack the opponent's center, and the center of exchange, right? So that's my center, and that's your center. So first center, second center, and then the center of exchange, right? But when Wing Chun was developed, and they say, we're doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That means you throw a punch, and then I do a block, and then I might come back with a punch, and he block, and so on. But so they develop a 4th center, which that when you throw a punch, right, and then I can counter attack at the same time. So this is the 3rd center, and this is the 4th center, right? So same thing, this is the 3rd center, and that's the 4th center. So we have my center, your center, first center, second center. So when he comes along, and then I block, I'm facing this point here, I free up the other arm to the counter attack. So I don't need to deal with the other arm. So you're using the 4th center to fight on the blind side, right? So you can be standing here, but if you're not controlling this arm here, that this arm's still free. So one of the strategies is to control the elbow, so the leverage can control the person's balance. Right? See, if he throws a round punch, right? So if I block on, face this point here, the 3rd center, and that's the 4th center. I'm away from the free arm, right? So that is the 3rd center, and that's the 4th center. So you're controlling the blind side on the inside, right? Right, so controlling, and then I can still deal with this. If this arm comes along, I can deal with this, right? So you got from here, right? Right, so I can see this one. So it's fighting on the blind side, dealing with the other arm, and when you control this point here, you're watching the elbow on the other arm. So when it comes along here, and then you have time to deal with it. So by using the 4th center, you learn to fight on the blind side, and you attack the balance of the opponent, the weaknesses. You attack the opening, you attack the elbow. That means, and you attack if the scenario that he's crossing his arm or crossing his leg. I'm going to demonstrate one of the most important things is that instead, most systems that they ask the exponents to watch the opponent's center, or watching the eye, or watching the shoulder. But in Wing Chun, we advise the exponent to watch the elbow, right? So if I watch the elbow, and I can see before the movement of the strike, before the punch. And for these, the elbow is moving 2.5 times shorter distance than the punch. And it's further away from the eyes, and you can see better. So if you control the elbow, and you control the punch. So I'm actually not stopping the punch coming in, but I'm deflecting the punch. And then I create the 4th center, so I can counterattack. And then I control the 4th center. I can create attacking the balance from here, right? So if he throws a round punch, right? So the round punch will be, this fist will travel at least 4 times slower than the elbow, and it's further away from my eyes, and I can see better, right? So I'm using the fourth center, the third center I'm facing, right? So a lot of exponents could be facing the wrong way, so even though they block using, right? Because this is very easy to collapse, and it's not strong enough. But if your elbow's in the center here, so that is, that is much better block. And you block on the elbow, that means you're controlling his balance, creating an opening, and you can see the other arm, right? He's forcing the other arm in. I just from here, and I can deal with the other arm. I can come over the other side, or I stay on this side. And we're going to do a street situation scenario that you have a situation that you have to neutralize, and how you're going to approach this adversary, and what's the best way to deal with it, right? So if I go straight up here and then I talk to him like that, most likely I'm going to get hit by the headbutt, or he could hit me because I'm too close, my arm's down here. So it's very hard for me to deal with it. So I'm going to separate his weapons, and I go up. I will step out his front foot, and I will control here. And I keep my hands in the center, so I protect the center. So it's like I'm begging him not to do anything foolish, because if you do something foolish, I will have to do it, you know. So, and also I'm going to be firm that I'm not going to go away when things happen, but I don't want things to happen now, right? So it's, blah, 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 and so on, right? So you can, so because I'm already control this arm, this elbow here, I'm already control this elbow here. So all I need to do is to watch the other one. So watch the other elbow, right? Because I'm looking down, it's very unlikely I would get a headbutt. So this would be very, very good position to be in, right? So you separate the weapons, right? So, or if he's, maybe he's have a weapon here, right? So you can restrain this, right? So from here, because you are away from the free arm that you could not see, and you're controlling the elbow with the leverage, and so you can wrap him up after you punished him, right? So the most important thing is you separate the weapons, right? And then you can watch this elbow coming out, and that's all you need to deal with is the elbow, right? So that is the basic principle about approaching an adversary, to neutralize a situation. So you put your front foot outside of parallel leg, we say. You step outside of the front leg, and you're controlling the elbow here, and you look down to that, right? Right. So in the street situation, I would advise, instead of using a punch to counterattack, might be using an open palm that you don't need to explain to the magistrate that you are trying to hurt this person. You just say, okay, I just push him away, and he just, it's not a vindictive sort of, right. Okay.
You see, notice how Grandmaster begins by guarding the center line, defending the straight path. An attack on the straight path and is easily deflected as he positions himself to the outside of the straight attack. So straight attack, we jam the line, and continue attacking to the outside. On the hook punch, we put the body to face the point of contact. So intercepting the hook from the inside, then making the transition to the outside. The blindside position allows us to easily deflect the cross. So again, the hook we intercept from the inside as we attack with the opposite arm simultaneously. The attacking controlled position of the blind side, flanking the opponent from the angle, also sets us up for the cross. If we have to cross our arms to defend or attack, our arms can be trapped, and through the trap, setting up the opening. Another application of the use of the blind side, this time in our cross leg position, left to left or right to right. Circular strike we intercept from the inside, release to the outside, follow through with the attack from the blindside position. This time against the double combination, high and low. Again, intercepting to the inside before positioning to the outside. Inside, inside, outside. Follow through with the attack from the blindside. Against the jab and spin. Again, begin by guarding the line, facing the point of contact, attacking the balance to create the opening for the follow-through. Deflect. Guard the line, taking the balance, counterattack, following through. And applications against the kick. Controlling the knee is the priority, just as controlling the elbow is the priority for controlling the upper body. So deflect the kick, counterattack, in this case using a counter kick to the pressure point to the inside of or underneath the leg. Counter kicking with the body to the target. Or counter kicking with the groin as the target. Deflect the kick, counter kick from the same striking range, moving inside for the counter strike. In defense against low kicks, using the leg as a block. So when possible, we like to use the leg to deal with the leg so that the arm does not have to. So again, using the leg check to deflect the angle of his attack, positioning to the blind side for the follow-through.
So to deal with somebody that charging to grapple you, the first thing you do is you must protect your center, so you don't lift yourself, and also that when somebody charge in, and then you can stop this person momentarily, and then if you come out to the wrist and get on top of the head, and then you realize that his center of gravity is outside the body, and then you drop this, and then you can push him down. And you're always on the side of the body of the person, then you are in very good position, not in front, right? Okay. So, right. So you can attack all the vital points on the spine, on the kidney, and also that pressure points here. And also you got the wrist lock here. So another scenario is that, say if you could not stop him coming through, and then they grabbed you on the leg. So what you do is, you widen your stance, lower your center of gravity, so you become part of this person. You relax, become part of this person, right? Make sure, see, if they trying to push your knee, then you will fall, right? So you have to direct the force, direct your knee towards the energy of pushing. So if he's pushing this way, I direct one side did that, then I can step out, and then I can attack on the side here, right? So the principle of this is that he comes in, right? So you relax your body, so he cannot throw you unless he throw himself, but you're not allowed him to throw himself, right? So you're on here, right? So and then you avoid his pushing. Say he's pushing this way, and you adjust, and then you just push him down, right? So you can pin him down here, and you can punish him from here, right? So one more time, right? So you relax, right? And lower, relax your body, so you cannot, right? So you get hold of here, and then you get hold of butt, and push down, and then you get. Another scenario is that you don't know what they're going to do. They're going to charge in to your knee. They're going to charge in, knock you over, right? But the same thing that you respond to is they charge in, right? But I should be using my jab, but I won't do that in here. So I use my palm and then take this. Then I can actually do this chokehold on the side of the neck here, right? So you got from here, right? Just stop him temporarily, take this away, and then the chokehold on the side. Or you can actually do the strike on the side here. That is, if they are coming in towards, right? You take this across, and then you can using this to get in the position on the blind side. So from here, you stop here, right? And you take this across, right? Then you can do chokehold from here, or you can strike from here, right? So from here, there, right? Right? Or chokehold, right? So you stop the person coming through, you change his velocity, then you control the situation, okay? In a street situation that you want to, say you approach somebody or somebody approach you, you want to protect your center, and he reach out, right? And you don't know what he's going to do, but you probably can guess that he grabbed you and he's going to punch you with the other arm. So what you do is you go to the blind side, flick to the eye, or maybe push, and then you can run away, right? So you got from here, right, flick to the, right. So just a little shift your footwork, just a little shift, right? Right, push.
So again, with the single arm grab defense, immediately counter strike to the eye. Put them on the defensive straight away, and then worry about the grab. In the case of the double arm grab, popping the hands together first as a diversion, and also to change the direction of the energy to set up the attack on the door to release the grip. Once we have the grip released, positioning to the blind side for the attack and follow through. Defense against the bear hug. The first thing we want to do is push out the arms, create distance between you and your opponent's body. That space we're going to use to maneuver into position to attack their balance and create the opening. Attack with the upper body, create the opening, slipping in behind, attacking the head to open up the target to the throat. Defense against the guillotine. So again, immediately we want to put them on the counterattack. Use what weapons we do have, the elbow, thumb to the eyes. This allows us to get in position, to slip behind, find a handle, create the opening, and attack the throat.